Okay, my dudes, today here on Beyblade News, yes, we're going to be talking about and checking out the new Beyblades that are going to be releasing, and I'll tell you one thing right now, I am hyped. First of all, before we get into all of this, you guys can see we've got some stuff on the screen. Going to be talking about it, but I do want to say a big thank you to everybody over on the Twitter page and in the comments below. Over on Twitter, if you guys are not part of it, everyone puts these pictures up for us to see. So a big thank you to you guys over there. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have actually seen these. So a big thank you. And everyone in the comments below, thank you guys for all the support. We absolutely love you. All right, so let's get down to the first part of what we're going to be looking at. There are a few things we're going to be looking at, not just this right here. This is the UX10 customized set. Now, holy moly, first thing I can see that catches my eye straight away. Remember, guys, this is Takara Tomy. This is TT Beyblades, right? This is Japanese. This is not Hasbro. Talon Terra. Talon Terra is right there. Yes, I can see that. Now, we all thought that that was going to be a Hasbro exclusive. Well, obviously not. Yo, TT are making that as well. Not only that, there is a new knight. That looks insane. Now, obviously, that reminds me straight up of one of the Metal Generation Beyblades that had ball bearings in it as well. I completely forgot. You can turn it around. Aries, not very Aries. Or was it? It was one of them. Comment down below. Let me know. I'm forgetting right now about my Metal Generation Beyblades. I got a ton of different colors of them as well. But it looks insanely cool. We do have 3 ratchets right there. I'm loving the yellowy, neon greeny looking one. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bits. One that I can see right there looks like a rubber one. It could be a rubber one right there. It might not be. It might just have that little yellow tip in there to symbolize that it's a different color. I don't know, but it might be rubber. If you guys have seen the videos over on the TT channel, they showed us the Beyblades Valkyrie, Pegasus, basically the remakes, right, of the plastic generations and burst and all that stuff, and metal. Trust me, guys, they have rubber bits. Their bits have rubber on them. I don't know how well they're going to be. Me personally, I don't feel like rubber on the bits for Beyblade X Generation is going to be too great. That's just my opinion. They're going to suffer real bad from stamina. Like, if you already think that certain bits have really bad stamina, I feel like the rubber ones will have even worse. Yeah, it'll have more grip. Yeah, it can attack very powerful, but the stamina is going to drain so quick. But that's just my thoughts. Comment down below. That's what the customized set is going to be like, right? Let me just come over here and show you some more. So we got actually one of the magazines. Again, big thank you for people putting this up over on the Twitter. If this didn't get put up on our Twitter, we wouldn't have seen this. So a big thank you very much. And you guys can see this whole picture right here. So this is of the customizable set. There is that. I don't know if that's Multi or if that's a new character. It reminds me of Multi because of her colors of the hair and stuff. But in saying that, the new ninja character coming in with the I forgot what it is. It's samurai. We're gonna see it in this video anyway. She's got that kind of color hair as well, which is weird. So as you guys can see in this magazine we got here, I think it's a Koro magazine. You can see obviously we got the Blue Hell Knight, which looks amazing. You guys know I absolutely love the colored blades. I love when they have the metal coat on it. It looks absolutely epic. Right at the front right there is the awesome Talon Terra. Now, Talon Terra looks like it's got a nice thick ratchet on it as well. Don't know what the bit is, but as you guys can see at the bottom when we get to the bits and everything down here as well, it says what parts are new. So 2 of the bits, as you guys can see at the bottom, hopefully you guys can see at the bottom right here, you got the purple one, which looks like with the rubber yellow bit in the middle, it's a new bit. All right, that is a new bit. It's actually called RA. It says it right there. RA, rubber attack, rubber something. So I'm assuming that is going to be rubber. Then we come over here, we got B. Ooh, B what? Is that BS? Yo, it could be balls something. I don't know. I can't really see that properly. On RS. Could be an RS. Not too sure. Comment down below. But that teal color bit as well is going to be new. That's cool. I love getting new parts, guys. Then this ratchet that is next up, that is actually the one on Talon Terror. I don't know what they're going to call it for TT. If you guys know the name, comment down below. So that ratchet that is on Talon Terror is actually new. That's a 770. So that's a new ratchet we're going to get. And then we go over to the next one as well, which is at 85. Yeah, it's a 385. And that's the yellow one we was talking about as well. That one is actually on the combination of Hell's Hammer, which looks so cool together. That blue and that yellow, or is it a yellow? We're going with a yellow here. It looks phenomenal. I love that color combination right now. And then obviously at the end over there, we do get the new two blades, which is going to be Talon Terror, and then also that new Night Blade. That new Night Blade looks crazy. And let me just go into the next picture because we actually got another page to this Koro magazine, which shows right here the new Night, and that looks crazy. So it's kind of showing you the gimmick. It's showing you that it's got the metal ball bearings in it that looks like it's pushing down and up. So depending, I'm assuming, on what it's doing, different weight distributions, which is going to be cool. We do get a combination here as well. I don't know if that's the official combination. It is BS as well. The bruh, the new bit is called BS. Bro, what? All right, cool. Regardless, anyway, it's that's the letters it is, right? I thought it was RS, no, but it is the B. But then obviously it's coming with that new ratchet as well on there, which is the 385, and that whole combo with the new Knight looks insane. It has to be multi then, right? Because obviously where it's a Knight, that is Multi's base. So that character at the start we saw in that first manga with the Hound, that was Multi. That must, yeah, not her sister or whoever it is, not that other character with the samurai one. That one, it definitely is Multi. So she's having control of that customizable set in the Koro magazine right there. But that looks dope. That looks dope. I cannot wait to get it. I'm hoping it's heavy. Let's all be serious now. On a serious note, this is going to be another Knight. This is going to be another defense type Beyblade. One thing we've learned so far is look at Leon Crest. Put a little bit of weight on that and it becomes a good Beyblade. Now, hopefully, fingers crossed that this Knight here is going to be at least, yeah, give me like a nice 38 grams just on the blade. Now, I can deal with that. 38 grams on the blade might be a little OP, but I don't know. But that would be a beast of a defensive type Beyblade. It's going to sit in the center. It's going to have to take hits. It can't just get hit and get knocked out straight away from attack types. It's going to have to be able to storm the weather with them big attacks. So a nice 38 grams. Look at Whale Wave. Whale Wave is absolute beast mode. That was over 38 grams. So I'm not really asking too much for a Knight of a defensive type Beyblade to actually be 38 grams. That right there would make my day for defense type Beyblades. Right now, I feel like we need it. We need defense type Beys to be up there in the meta because right now they're not that great. There's nothing really useful for them. If you make them super heavy, then they're going to be hard to push around, and that's what it's all about. All right, so then we move on to the next one. We actually got a nice clear picture of this Knight here as well. This looks really nice. You can see exactly where the ball bearings are. So instead of, we've had Beyblades with ball bearings before when they move side to side. These ball bearings, they go up and down. So you saw by the picture of the Koro magazine, it goes up and down. So I'm assuming when it's spinning fast, it's going to go up, and then when it starts slowing, it starts going down. I'm assuming. I'm not too sure. Not 100% on that one. Comment down below. If I'm wrong, just let me know. But you guys can tell straight away from the close-up of this. This is the UX, because it's got them nice plastic parts in the middle holding the chip there, or the avatar, whatever you want to call it. That's how you can always tell a UX base. Some of you guys don't know. I learned this as well, don't worry. If you're going for your collection, like, which one's the US? It's got the plastic bits that's holding the bit right there of the avatar. That's how you know it's a UX. All right, so that's the customizable set. Now let's get over to the other Beyblade that's coming out, Samurai Saber. That's the one. It is a Samurai. Samurai Saber. Now this looks crazy. We do get a launcher with it, which is nice. It looks weird, right? This launcher we're getting with it, like obviously samurai, sword, I'm thinking Excalibur straight away, by the way. It's like that. But if you actually look at it carefully, it looks like the grip that we've got for Beyblade X already. It looks like a string launcher can get attached to that, which is even crazier because that's the kind of shape it's got. But obviously it's going to be longer because it has that whole thing in there. This, I think, will be very powerful. This launcher will be a very powerful launcher because one thing I've noticed is you got the string launchers, which I love string launchers, way more controllable. In my opinion, they're not as strong as the ripcord ones, but they are way more controllable, and you can angle and you can tilt launch and you can do a lot of things better with a string launcher, in my opinion. Over the years, that's what I felt like anyway. But one thing I have noticed after using the ripcord launchers, especially in the big stadiums, you can get so much more power on them. Like, it is night and day with the power. Like, I can rip a string launcher, but when you rip a string launcher, same power level, and then do it on this it by far has so much more power coming off that launcher. So if you're able to use that ripcord right there, or that samurai sword launcher on samurai saber, and get some insane powerful launches, that is going to be insane. Now, it's orange. You guys can see from the picture here, it's orange. So it is a stamina type Beyblade. So I don't know how I feel about that. The shape doesn't give me like a vibe of a stamina type, and then that bit as well at the bottom looks crazy. It looks all jaggedy and stuff. I got more close-up pictures here. We can go to a little bit more close-up picture right here of Samurai Saber. Again, UX Bay. You can tell from the green parts in the middle holding down that avatar. So it is a UX type Beyblade. But if you're looking at the bit right now, is jaggedy at the bottom. I don't know how that is gonna do performance-wise. I don't know. Like, we haven't seen something like that at the bottom of a bit yet. So very curious to see. Maybe if you two can do some shenanigans. I don't know. But we will have to wait and see. The shape of the actual blade, you know what, actually, it's giving me Arrow vibes on that angle there. Just a little bit more one-sided, kind of like here and here. It could be decent. Again, it's got some nice contact points that I can see poking out there. That looks like it might have a gimmick. I don't know. They might not be that advanced yet. But it looks like it can go in and out. That'd be kind of cool if they do start making gimmicks like that, especially on Beyblade X. We haven't got no proper gimmicks like that yet. If they start making gimmicks like that, whoa, man, it's going to be crazy. I'm just hoping, let's just, look, we're all around here for Burst, right? Burst went from tiny Beyblades, which were awesome. Then it got a little bit bigger with gimmicks. No, actually, no. The second edition didn't. The dual A's didn't. It's got a little bit bigger. All right, cool. A little bit more weirder shapes. All right, that's cool. Then we got the God edition. Got a little bit more bigger, a little bit more heavier, little bit, not too much. But then the gimmicks started coming. It's like, all right, cool. Then the next evolution, and then it started getting more gimmicky and gimmicky. It's like, these gimmicks are a little bit weird. Some of them work, some of them just did straight out flat, not work. But then they started getting bigger, heavier, bigger, not bursting, and that's when Burst went a bit crazy. I don't know, man. Beyblade Burst not bursting, for me, that went crazy. Especially Super Kings with the double chassis. That was like a game over for me. Like, bro, like, I loved Super King, but like a double chassis that weren't bursting, I didn't really like that, to be honest. I love Burst. But all right, so that is Samurai Saber right here. We do again have another picture from the Korokoro magazine right here, so you guys can see another good close-up of what we're going to be getting. So here is the new character as well. She looks like, obviously, a samurai. Again, she gives me like that multi vibes. I'm assuming she's like part of a family or whatnot, because just give me that vibe of her. A shape, again, it's not fully rounded, but it looks rounded enough. Looking at this version, or this angle, should I say, of the blade, it could actually, depending, again, you know what? It all depends how heavy it is. This is really what makes Beyblade X good, the weight. Now, if you're getting like 38 grams to 37 grams, let's go 36 grams with a good combo, you know, you're going to be winning a lot of matches, man. 270, not too keen on the 270. Any twos on ratchets? For me and my experience so far, I haven't really been feeling them. They burst a lot. They're not the best. So I don't know why they would put a 270 on there. Obviously, if it's a stamina, right? I'm getting it right. It's a stamina Beyblade. From the picture we saw with the box, it's got a stamina symbol on it. So I don't know why they would put a 2. 2's more attacking. I understand, obviously, the blade here looks like it's got 2 samurais on each side, but I don't know about the 2 ratchet. You know, if you go in stamina, 5 seems the best. 560, 570 pushing, but go more 560, more lower, so it can't get underneath or hit the gap. So, you know, that's always probably one of the best ratchets to go for. And then we come down to the bit, which I haven't really got a name for it, but no, we have actually, sorry. It is a L. So the new bit is an L, but I don't actually know the name of it. It's just L. But the shape, it gives me more attacking vibes again as well. This really, I'm not gonna lie, this whole Beyblade right here screams attack type. So I don't know, maybe this box type we got here with the orange on there, maybe that I don't know what that's about. But from just looking at this combination, that looks like a full-on attack type. So, you know, correct me again if I'm wrong. These pictures just get sent over on Twitter. Take some of them with a pinch of salt. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, to me, full-on looks like an attack type combo anyway. But anyway, let's move over to the next Beyblade. And this one is Crimson Garuda. We're getting maximum Garuda vibes again, bro. We're getting Garuda back, man. Yes, boys, we are. BX38, Crimson Garuda, okay? Crimson Garuda. So, bruh, I don't know how I feel about that, man. Maximum Garuda back in the day was insane. Air Knight, not that great. Maximum Garuda, top tier. If you put a special bit in the center of it, bro, you weren't bursting that Beyblade. That was insane. But Crimson Garuda might be a different story. Let's go over to a close-up of the Beyblade again. And as you guys can see, it looks... What is it? This is a balance type. All right, so from the box, it's a balance type. Balance type Beyblades are very good. Balance type Beyblades are always very, very good. No, I think that symbol there might be actually on the Samurai Saber. That symbol might be attack type. Maybe it's just orange because it's the UX and that symbol on the side is actually attack. Oh, snap. I get it now. All right, so let me just go back a bit here. We'll leave it on Crimson Garuda. But when I looked at the box of Samurai Saber, the little symbol I thought was stamina, but it might be attack. And maybe the orange part of the UX is just the way it is. Because if you actually look here on the box of Crimson Garuda, it's blue, but then it's got a balance type sign on it. So... you know, there you go. So, yeah, I reckon Samurai Saber is going to be attack. I was just getting mixed up with the color on the box. So, yeah, again, you know, I made a mistake, bro. Don't worry about it. But, yeah, all right. So, Crimson Garuda here. Balance type Beyblade. Looks like it should be decent. I don't know about weight, though. You guys can see here on the layer, a lot of metal. Looks like it's been cut out to make way for plastic coming out. That right there screams to me lightweight. That's going to probably be like a 33 gram blade. Maybe less? I don't know, actually. Depends how many cutouts are on there. There's 2 on each side. Little bit in the center where the bit is, where the grooves are coming out. If it's anything under 33, we're in trouble with this one, guys. We do have one more picture right here of the actual, again, another Koro magazine. Guys, thank you again for sending these over. Absolutely beast mode for that, guys. So Crimson Garuda picture here. The combination, sorry, is going to be a 470. 470 is not too bad. And then the bit is going to be TP. That is going to be a new, that looks like a new bit as well, which is nice to get. It looks, you get close up of it just underneath here at the bottom. That does look like a plastic version of, it was rubber, of a Unite driver. You guys remember the Unite driver? That looks like a Unite driver there. If you actually look at the bit in the center here, it looks like it's got a little groove, which is weird. Now, I didn't actually see this. I only saw this right this second right now, guys. So if you're actually looking at the bit, when you put it onto the ratchet, it's got a little notch coming up. Look at the center of the picture here. You can see this little notch coming up. It's like a little rounded notch here. I don't know why. I don't know what that is to do with. It looks like, I don't know. On one part it's down and on one part it's up. So it looks like you can set it in 2 different positions right here to make it higher and lower. That could be the gimmick of this Beyblade. So when it's on one part, it pushes it down to make it lower. That's what it's looking like. And then you can push it in a different position and it goes up. Or maybe when it's spinning, you know, sometimes the bit can move as well. Maybe the layer can go up and down, and that might be a gimmick for it. Unless you just put it in a position and it stays like that. It looks like it might move, so when it's spinning, it can go up and down. Not that fast, but if the bit is moving once it's getting hit, then obviously it starts moving around. And then if it does do any shenanigans like that, then you'll have a Beyblade that maybe starts low, goes high halfway through, comes back low again, right at the end goes high. Me personally, I would probably just prefer lower. But regardless, that could be a good gimmick for different situations. So that would be actually really nice to see. That's actually really cool. I literally only just looked at this picture now properly. Like I was looking at it before, but I didn't actually notice that. That's actually pretty cool. I do like that. All right, so guys, there it is, ending off there with Crimson Garuda. comment down below what you are most hyped for. To be very honest with you, I wouldn't blame you if you said everything, because right now, everything that we've just seen today looks absolutely crazy. I cannot wait for this. Looking at the Crimson Garuda though, there's a lot of metal cut out there. It might be 32 grams, bro. It might be less. I don't know. There's a lot of metal cut out on that blade, guys. Look at this. If you look at the center part, you've got the 4 scratches on one side, and then on the outer side of the blade, them 2 bits there that are cut out for metal, for plastic to come through as well. That might shave some grams off of this blade. That's scary. Not gonna lie, that's a bit worrying, because we want heavy Beyblades, to be honest with you. The lighter ones are not the best. You have to do some work with the combinations. Even though saying that, if you guys have been watching Shinobi lately, I don't know where Shinobi's become this good lately, but Shinobi's insane. Like, Shinobi is so good, I don't even understand how it even works. But all right, guys. Beyblade X news right there. Beyblade X releases look absolutely phenomenal. Obviously, right now we do have the new Motor Stadium, and we do have Silver Wolf as well. I'm going to be getting them in a few days. Don't worry, I know people are asking me. They do have to come over from Japan, guys. I can't just go, I haven't got like maxi arm strength to just go and bring it to me. You have to let it get shipped over. It does take a little while. So give me a few days. I will have them in my possession. I will do some crazy battles with them. Can't wait to get the Motor Stadium. Seen some crazy things on that. The middle of it goes up and down, so you can swing around and then comes up and pushes it off. It looks crazy. The new Motor Stadium for Beyblade X looks absolutely crazy, and I can't wait to battle in that. Also, obviously, Silver Wolf looks even more insane. It's got something that moves. That gives me Tornado Wyvern abilities right there. But, you know, gimmicks are coming. But yeah, comment down below. Let me know how hype you are. I know a lot of people are loving the Beyblade X now, including me. Like, at first, I loved Burst, but you know what? Let's move on to the new generation, guys. I love X. It's so good. But all right, guys, until then, we see you guys in the next episode. My dudes.